think people should talk more about staycations, so like renting hotel rooms for themselves, having a day out by themselves. It sounds really nice.
Is renting a hotel room still considered a staycation?
I consider that a staycation.
I mean, if you're not like actually traveling anywhere, like we just go down to the hotel like 20 minutes away. I think like, I don't know, you should be able to have a day to yourself, spa day. You need that sometimes.
I think so. That does sound lovely.
It really does. I really want a good massage.
I haven't had a massage in like over a year. That would be wonderful. Well, welcome to the Rainy Cats and Dogs podcast. This is your host, Shannon. I'm dancing to the music.
Yeah, and I'm Arianna.
You sound so thrilled to be here. Thank you for coming tonight.
It's hard to be me.
If you're new to this podcast, what we do is kind of chit-chat and then read Reddit stories, give you our take on that. That's pretty much it. It's just us, sometimes with some co-hosts. We haven't had a co-host in a while.
We need to get someone on soon.
Yeah.
Everyone's just busy in the holidays.
I know. Busy
This
holidays.
is getting released on New Year's Eve.
I know. This is New Year's Eve, guys.
I know. My boss said she might give us a half day, and I'm really hoping.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Today, it was so amazing. So it was the first one on my floor at work. And then like all the lights come on like one at a time, like in a movie, like when someone comes into like an open stadium or arena and then all the lights slowly come on. You feel very important. And then I can hear the crowd that lives rent free in my head like cheering me on.
Okay, weirdo.
Yeah, it was kind of, you just never had that feeling before. It's pretty nice.
Nope, I walk in to my office and no one's there. Then there's just a little spotlight on my desk.
Why do you have a spotlight? Do you need to be watched?
No, they're still testing out lights for all the lighting tracks over the desk. So there's just a different one over each desk, and that's just the one I have.
That's so funny. So you've had now 2 weeks without school. How's it going?
I've been less stressed. Do you feel like I've been like more relaxed?
I think so. It's hard to tell around the holidays.
Yeah,
and things
that's
going
true.
on.
But like at least on the weekends, I can enjoy myself. And like, if I'm not doing anything, like before, if I had any free time and I was doing stuff, I feel like in the back of my mind, like I should be doing schoolwork. And it's nice not to have that pressure.
So you're feeling totally present then?
Yes, I guess so. I've
Nice.
picked up crocheting again. I love it. I've got so many projects planned. I already have I was going to do for your birthday or for Mother's Day. I already have that gift planned now. Everyone's just getting homemade gifts now from me. For the next year, probably.
Great. So you're going to be making homemade gifts. You have me making my coasters so you can crochet.
We could hit. Oh my gosh, you should do little baskets where I crochet like a blanket and then the coasters on top. Oh my God, for your Christmas gifts next year to your coworkers. You should do something. That'd be so cute.
That would be so cute. Yes. Well, I'm stealing the coaster idea from one of my coworkers, so I don't know. Yeah, I can't do that.
Oh, for your book club.
Book club, yes.
Yes, and I can crochet things for... You always have a nice theme for your gifts, so you should choose the theme early. So then that way I can make a bunch of them.
Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I always do like a theme for everybody's holiday, like at work or book club or whatnot.
You do?
I do. Kind of like that.
I like the theme.
So how's this week going for you?
I don't know.
I just asked you that.
You did. I've been tired. It's done 2 weeks of a full-time employee. It's hard, guys. I hate getting home, and then it's just a couple hours, so I don't have much time to do anything.
That's true. So, because we're coming into New Year's.
Oh, just ignoring me talking, rude.
Well, now I'm ignoring you because I asked you the same question. You're just answering in a different way.
But I felt like it's a completely different answer.
Yeah, I know. It's hard.
But I don't want to hear it now. Just go to what you're talking
I was going to say it's hard when you're a full-time employee, when you're not used to the hours.
Yeah.
Wait, you've had the holidays. Have you worked a full week?
No. Actually, yes, I think I did the week before the holidays. Except for 2 hours where I had an exam.
So it's still, the answer is no.
38-hour week is my most I've done so far.
Different than school. I don't feel like college prepares kids to work full time.
No, because like even I was going to school full time and I was working part time, but it's like you still had those couple hour gaps between. Or like I guess those sometimes I felt like I was working a lot because you go from school straight to work where I'm doing the same thing pretty much, like the architecture, so it's not like a mind break because it's like continuous.
Yeah. I get that.
That's why I did like my job working at the retirement home, because it was like playing like a game in your head, like, oh, we fill out the ticket of the order, so we put it in.
Yes, and it was only like, what, 3 hours?
Yeah, like 4 hours.
Or 4 hours, yeah. So, though I feel like you were home before the full 4 hours most of the nights.
Because I got my work done fast. I cleaned fast.
Yes. Well, that's what people need to learn, though. If you work slower, you get the full pay of 4 hours.
Yeah, but sometimes I just want to get home and work on schoolwork.
Yeah, I know. And when you're at work, you just want to get home. So, yeah. Most people don't work slow because then they're the annoying person that's working slow, keeping everyone there.
Yeah, that would be the most annoying if someone else was slow. And then it's like I either do their jobs or just sit here. And most of the time I'd just sit and talk.
Yeah, that'd be annoying. So, what is your New Year's resolution?
Oh, so I've got a couple, I think.
Okay.
To read more books, to drink more tea, and to crochet.
I like it.
Isn't that? Oh, I'm a little old lady. The life of a old lady.
And, well, we have too many cats here, so do not get any more cats.
We have enough.
We have enough. Or maybe to get out and enjoy your dating life? That's not a resolution?
No, that's hard to work around with all my crocheting and my reading.
That's true.
It's hard to date when I want to do so much other things.
That's true. I see that too. So my New Year's resolution was, because I've been injured and my knee, like, it's been really killing me.
To walk again.
To walk again. That's my excuse, without a limp. That is like actually New Year's resolution. But no, to like, so because I can't do full, like, I'm used to doing cardio when I want to work out. So to be downstairs doing weights, doing some Pilates,
we have to set the
doing
machine.
the exercises what I can for the materials that I have.
Have you been doing your physical therapy?
Well, not around Christmas, no, but I did this morning.
Good.
So I'm back in the swing of that. So I just want to get back in the swing because exercising isn't looking like how I want it to look.
No, because
I have to
you
still
picture
do
exercising as running, jumping.
Well, yeah, I like to do beach body programs, or body programs they're called now.
Well, I think they have a lot of, they have some low impact ones. Oh, the For Everybody program that Autumn did. I remember that was low impact.
It's low impact. I think it's a lot of knee, the lunges and the side lunges with the weights. I can't do any of those.
I mean, that's a hard injury to work around. What do you expect her to do? Have you lie on the floor the whole time?
Well, that's like Pilates. Because even yoga does a lot.
It's a lot of the knee, a lot of lunging.
Yeah. So everything but not lunging. But my physical therapist wants me to do those. I don't know. Are they butt lifts when you're laying on the floor with your knees like this and you're lifting up your butt? Like, see, these are my knees and this is my butt. Like, I'm trying to use
bridges.
Yes, bridges.
Okay, weirdo. You don't know bridges?
Yeah, I just can't bend my knee all the way around, so I'm just frustrated. But yeah, that's just where we are right now.
You have a weak butt. You know, it's made fun of me for doing all those bridges.
Okay, so I'm doing building up the glutes and then trying to build up the knee with leg lifts and things around it and stretch my IT band. And
no needs to hear the medical things.
All right. So anyway,
what's your New Year's resolution?
To be in a regular exercising, even though it doesn't look like how I want, to do that at least 4 to 5 days a week. Mm-hmm. I can definitely commit to 4. It's the 5th day. Sometimes I like a middle of the week day off. But
yeah, usually I'm a Wednesday person where I'm like, I just can't get up today.
Yeah, there's a program called Lift 4. I always liked it because it was 4 days and it was really good. But you
can't do that
half
one.
The thing. I know. I can do the lifting. I just can't do the cardio part. So that, I'm going to start drinking more tea at work too if I want like a snack instead of a snack.
That's so nice. I made tea at work today. I have like a mini jar of honey too. I just swirled it in. It was so nice.
Kind of living your best life over there.
I really am.
And then, save money. Only spend money when necessary. Like,
yes.
I need things. So I've been I feel like, especially with the holidays, I always overspend.
You overspend, you make too much food, made too much cookies.
Yeah, so.
Follow my rule. Cut everything in half.
Okay. Well, other than the basic bills that I have to pay, just try to save money anywhere and everywhere possible and don't spend because I'm a sucker for using those Afterpay apps. So
I did it with a couple gifts for this Christmas.
I did it for some gifts. I did it for some makeup for myself. So yeah.
Yeah.
But if you can't afford it, don't buy it.
Yep.
A new rule for next year, 2025. Okay, so America's top New Year's resolutions for 2025 from survey.com is to save more money, 21%.
All right.
19% of Americans say they want to eat healthier.
Okay.
Exercise more, 17%.
Yep. I actually thought that would be higher.
To lose weight, only 15%.
See, I thought that one would be first, actually.
I thought it'd be first, but maybe all these people are on Ozempic, so that way they don't have to worry about it. They're just not hungry, so they're not eating. To spend more time with family and friends, 14%.
I'm okay.
To quit smoking, 9%.
I don't have that problem either.
To reduce spending on living expenses, food and energy, 9%. Like, I don't know how they're doing that. That I'm not making a resolution. 43% of Americans are not making a resolution this year.
Well, because, anyways, because I feel like some people have the mentality of, like, New Year's resolutions don't work, so it's good to just start, when you want to do something, to just start it at that moment.
Right.
Like, yeah. I mean, I didn't wait till the new year to start drinking more tea and reading more books and crocheting.
That's true. You just started right away.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about traditions. So like here in America, we generally just watch the ball drop from New York City. Or if you go, like we live locally, you can go to the local ball drop too, which I don't know if it drops right at midnight. It's close.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's close. So I did pick up some different, like what other places do, like for fun facts. Oh, but I forgot to add this.
Well,
so guess how many people, like what percentage of people keep their New Year's resolution?
Probably like 10%.
9%.
Oh my God, I was so close.
Well, on this one, on Google, but then another website said 1% of people. So
that seems sad. I don't think that's true.
I think this one's correct.
I'd rather believe with the 9%.
So have you been able to keep your New Year's resolution? If not, so 9% of Americans keep it. In fact, research goes on to show that 23% of people quit the resolution by the end of the first week, and 43% quit by the end of January.
Wow.
From 2023. I really think that people also set goals that are maybe unrealistic. Like, I'm not going to eat one carb. Well, you're probably going to eat a carb. But like, let's be real.
Yeah, or cut out all sugar, and then you have sugar, and then you, like, oh, what's the point of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in our family, we don't really have anything that we do specifically for good luck that I can think of. Like, it's just ring on the New Year's.
That if you're single, you should eat 12 grapes under the table. That way you find someone in the new year.
That's interesting and weird at the same time. I don't know where you heard that from.
I saw it on TikTok.
Well, if it's on TikTok, it must be true.
Well, they were eating grapes under the table, so it's true. People are doing it.
Well, so around the world, eating grapes in Spain. In 1909, the King of Spain gave away excess grapes to the people to eat on New Year's Eve. Today, it's believed that eating grapes with each chime of the clock at midnight will bring luck and happiness in the new year. So not
we should get grapes.
Are you going to sit under the table? Okay. And then in Colombia, carrying empty suitcases, you walk those around. That way you wish to have a year of travel and adventure.
That seems like a lot of work.
In Denmark, people throw old plates and glasses against the doors of friends and family to banish bad spirits. Wait, what? People throw old plates and glasses against the doors of friends and family to banish bad spirits.
Okay, are you doing that to friends and family? I would just do it to annoy people. No, look, now you gotta clean that up.
The piles of debris left behind are a sign of popularity.
Is it? Or that people hate you?
I can see doing to people I don't like. Yeah. Well, that's their tradition. It's kind of fun.
That's cute.
Also in Denmark, at midnight, people jump off a chair or a sofa to jump into the new year.
I feel like that would end badly for us.
There goes my other knee. Now she needs a wheelchair. She can't walk.
My foot.
We'll both be hobbling along. We have to have Anthony and Alyssa move in and take care of us. Though they might forget. We'd be like, help. We'll be crawling around on the ground. Okay. In Turkey, people smash pomegranate outside their front door to bring good luck. The pomegranate is a symbol of abundance, health, and prosperity.
Oh, I like that one. I love pomegranate.
I do love pomegranate.
Oh, that's a mess to clean up too. You know, that stains everything.
It's very staining. So if you have like concrete, it's going to stain everything. So in Greece, people hang an onion on their door to symbolize rebirth.
Love onions, but that's got to smell.
So, do you leave it out there forever? How long is this onion
Till it
out at your door? Gross. Is that as a bad luck for rots? I don't know. So in Ecuador, people set fire to a scarecrow-like doll called the Manigoit or El Anvin. I don't know. You can Google it. It's a scarecrow Ecuador to get rid of regrets or let go of bad things from the previous year. What is that word?
I want to do that. Can we set things on fire?
Aniversario?
Oh, año viejo?
Viejo to
Viejo?
yeah, we're butchering the word. I'm sorry if you speak Spanish.
I don't know.
And then
I'm closer than you, though. You don't pronounce J's like that. Viejo.
Viejo, I forgot. Well, I've been out of school a long time. And then obviously singing Old Ale Sign around the world on New Year's Day. The song originated actually in
I
Scotland.
hate that song.
Do you? Why?
Yeah.
It's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
My old acquaintance be forgot. Do we have to forget them?
Yeah.
It makes me sad. Okay. So that was like,
if they're old acquaintances, maybe you should forget them, right? Because they're old.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're friends you don't want anymore.
I guess not. So in Ireland, they do a bunch of different things. So the tradition is meant to drive out evil spirits and invite good fortune by banging bread on walls.
Is this like some really hard stale bread or something?
By placing coal around the house, the tradition symbolizes prosperous new year filled with wealth and abundance.
Interesting. Seems messy. All these things seem very messy.
It really does.
I do want to start starting stuff on fire, though. We're going to do that this year.
Starting stuff on fire now.
The tree.
No, not in the house. Nope.
And we'll sing the song around it.
Oh, little sign. Oh, God. Hanging greens. The color green symbolizes prosperity and money. Oh, I'm wearing green today.
I wear green today, too.
Greens also can be hung by the door to ward off evil spirits. A lot of evil spirit things are warding off.
Oh, I feel like we should be doing more about that then.
This is weird. The first foot, and this is in Ireland and part of the UK. So the first person to enter the home after midnight is called the first foot. The first foot should be a tall, dark-haired man who isn't already in the house when midnight strikes.
So go! Oh! Come on!
The first foot is given food and drink and may also bring symbolic gifts like coal, coins, whiskey, or black buns.
That's weird. So all those men that look like that are all getting invited everywhere?
I guess so. And the last one. Sleeping with mistletoe under your pillow, single women and girls would sleep with mistletoe under their pillow to dream of their future husband. Ooh.
Like we're both looking at the mistletoe in our house. It's not even real.
It's not real. Do we need to order some mistletoe? Can we have it here by tomorrow night? Oh, that's funny. And that is all I have. I don't have any. Oh, I do have one thing in the news just because.
News with Shannon.
Just one thing that I find interesting. Scientists from The Mind Unleashed confirm some people are able to smell rain when it is coming. And I thought everybody could smell rain. There's that smell that's in the air right before it rains, especially on a summer day. Can you smell rain before it comes? Do you ever go outside and be like, I can smell rain coming?
Maybe. I feel like it's more of a feeling in the air.
No, I'm talking about the smell.
I don't know. I'll go start smelling the air.
Okay.
No, I can't smell very well.
Okay, so I feel like I can smell the rain, but I thought everyone could, but maybe not. Kind of like when you read. So when I read, I say the words in my head, and you don't. You just look at the words without saying them, which I don't understand.
Because the movie's saying them, the characters are saying them to me. They're acting it out.
In your head.
Yes.
You're making it sound, we gotta explain yourself.
Well, sometimes I get confused. Like, what show is I watching? Oh, no, that was the book.
Well, I get pictures in my head too, but you're a fast reader, and that's how you do it. I'm a slow reader.
You don't,
and so
you're not supposed to say every single word. You're supposed to be able to just kind of like go over the lines and actually just comprehend it.
Well, who taught you that?
I think I did a speed reading class at some point.
Oh, you did do a speed reading class.
Yeah.
So is that where you learned it?
Yeah. You're not supposed to say every single word. You're supposed to be able to like just look at the sentence and comprehend everything.
That's just looking.
But you're reading.
Yeah.
But you're not saying it like in your head like as like so there
like
the
Tim,
dog ran. No.
Tim took the suitcase. Like I'm reading Tim took the suitcase. I
like
can still envision it in my head, but I'm still like Tim
that
took
sounds
the
so
suitcase.
Slow.
That's why I'm a slow reader.
It takes a long time for you to process that information to make your image. Your show must go very slow.
It's a very slow show. It's like almost in reverse, but slowly going instead of fast forward.
Do you ever get that, though, where you're like, oh, what show was I watching? And then it was just the book you were reading?
No.
No?
No, I think I have. Like, I've thought about different, like, scenarios. Like, oh, there was this thing, and it's a book, not a movie.
No, but I've had it where, like, oh, shoot, I need to go back. What episode was that? Oh, no, that was the chapter of the book I was reading.
Okay, so you're really, like, in a movie in your head.
It's a movie in my head.
See, I don't have the movie going on in my head because I have people applauding me when I walk into work in the first one.
You don't have a movie. You have like a little cast, little setup there. So, you know, you're reading like the direction lines and then they're processing it in there and they're acting it out.
Yes, kind of.
Cast, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like the producer of the movie. Then I'm seeing it act out.
All right. It's like those live studio audience like shows.
Kind of.
There.
And then you hear, yay, and people clapping and yeah. And then, or like, we just watched, what was it, The Holiday it's an older movie.
Oh, yeah.
With Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz. Like, you know, they always had the movie promo.
Yeah, they had the voice narrator of the old dude.
Yeah, I love that guy's voice. Like, it's amazing, the narrator. He's no longer with us.
He used to do everything.
He used to do every movie trailer ever.
Yeah, it's like the VHS tape dude.
Yeah, but that is it. What about, do you have some good Reddit stories for us or no?
Well, see, I've got a couple.
Oh, guys,
what?
We finally fixed we didn't fix our Reddit. We now have a new Reddit account.
One. Hold on.
What is the title of our new Reddit?
It is r_cats and dogs _pod. So long. Yeah.
Okay.
I own it now, so hopefully we don't have any weird settings change like that happened to the last one.
I didn't change one thing and it wouldn't let me in. I don't know how it changed.
It's fine. We were the only people that posted on it anyway.
Maybe it was so popular it was hijacked.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened.
That's what happened.
All right. We're going to start with, am I the asshole for confusing my baby sister into believing I'm her mom?
What? Yeah, I'm going to say yes. Yes on that one.
This
absolutely.
Posted on r/am I the asshole by old_cicada_2062. Posted 13 days ago. Hi guys, this is my first time on here, but I just need advice if you can, please. I'm 16 female. My dad passed away last year. Him and my mom have been divorced before that, and they used to split custody, and she's been remarried to my stepdad for years. My baby sister turned 1 a couple of days ago, and my mom is 5 months pregnant with a baby boy. I guess the problem started when my sister started teething. It was at the beginning of summer break, and my mom would just let her cry it out in her nursery alone. My sister is loud. Not only was it annoying, but also kind of sad because she's just a baby and going through pain alone. So I used to grab her and try to soothe her. Being held and letting her chew on fingers helped her some. And I saw a TikTok of a teething baby using a cucumber, and I tried that too, and it was like magic. Anyway, I thought babies just teethed once, and I was so wrong. So it became a routine of me taking her a lot. My mom didn't care as long as she wasn't crying, and I liked hanging out with her. It wasn't 24/7, obviously. I had a part-time job and friends, but whenever I came home, she would practically leap out of my mom or stepdad's arms, wanting to come to me. She also started fussing a lot whenever my mom would try to put her to sleep, like full-on baby kickboxing. But she doesn't have that problem with me. She just kind of cuddles up to my chest and drifts off.
Aww.
Anyway, I thought that was a baby being a baby, but my mom was fuming after my sister's birthday party because she wouldn't let my mom hold her in pictures for the cake cutting, and my grandma made a comment about my sister and I being Siamese twins. But I just took it as we're close. I don't know. My mom was fuming, like I said, and she said that I'm confusing my sister into thinking I'm her mom, that I need to take a step back and stop it. What am I supposed to do? Just ignore her whenever she cries or whenever she babbles for me? It's not like I pushed my mom out of the way to get her. It's just that she'd be napping or in the bathroom or something, and I didn't want my sister crying her little lungs out.
Oh, no. So you're not the asshole. I was wrong. That's so sweet.
It was very sweet.
And I was never a cry it out parent. So I think babies need to know that their parents are going to come get them.
Mm.
So I think it's important for that.
But yeah. Reddit voted not the asshole.
Yeah.
Top comment was, not the asshole. Your sisters prefer you over your mother because your mother has failed her as a parent. From the sounds of it, you're the only one who comforts her when she cries, shows her affection, and gives her time, and cares for her needs outside of physically. Your mother is the bad parent who leaves a baby to scream and cry and thinks that's okay. If she wants to throw a hissy fit over the fact her teenager is more of a concerned parent, then let her. Keep doing what you're doing because this is helping your sister more than you know it.
Yeah, I don't understand why the mom's just jealous.
Yeah, the mom's just jealous and like that comment the grandma made.
Well, Siamese twin doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense.
It's kind of like that was kind of not necessary because it doesn't even make sense.
It didn't really work, but she was just jealous that the baby, I don't know, bonded to her.
She's bonded to her, and she knows that she's going to take care of her needs. She doesn't have that trust with her mom. That's why you should take care of your baby's needs.
Oh,
poor baby.
Poor
no,
baby.
She should not stop.
No. Yeah. All right, next one.
Yep. Moving on.
The cat keeps pushing the computer.
Yeah, I know.
He's annoying me. Oh, where's that water? I'm gonna spray.
No, don't spray him. He's being cute.
It shouldn't be on the table.
That's true.
Get down.
Okay, give him a chance. Eric.
He's challenging me.
No, he's got down.
No, he's gone.
She sprayed him with water. Poor cat.
He's fine. Probably didn't even feel it. He's got so much fur. This next one is posted on r/relationship advice by ThrowRA9597653. Felt like I was reading off like a phone number or something. My 27 female year-old... Okay, hold on. My 27 female year-old boyfriend, 28 male, showed up at my apartment last night unannounced and I wasn't home. Honestly, I'm scared. How can I break it off?
So wait, reread the title.
Yeah, I feel like it was worded reading. So she's 27.
Okay.
And her boyfriend's
28.
Is 28. They've been dating for a year, showed up unannounced at her apartment, and she wasn't home, and now she's scared.
I don't know why she's scared. Unless he wasn't invited, it shouldn't be there. Like, if you've been dating a year, I think you have some more familiarity. Like, I could see a guy getting
I'm very
there.
confused. That made it, the post, the description made it sound like they've been together for a year, but they've been together for 3 years. Let's just get into the story.
Okay,
My partner and I have been together for 3 years, but known each other for 6. I'm using a throwaway because he also uses Reddit, and I fear he'll find my post. We've been having issues for about a year now due to lack of emotional intelligence, lack of ambition, poor communication skills. He stonewalls, laughing when I speak about my feelings because he feels something I said isn't true and curses at me.
Tell me how you really feel.
I've been wanting to leave him for some time, but I held on hoping things would change. He got a security job yesterday after being unemployed for a year and 9 months. And only working about 3 months in the year before that. I recently started my career landing my first job, and I've been very proud of myself for my accomplishments. I think he may be jealous of my success. I have more confidence within myself, and have been growing and healing while he hasn't. I had the day off yesterday and went to pick up my paycheck, and while I was gone, around 2 to 3 p.m., he went home to call to his mom's house with no text or phone call. So I called him when I got back to my apartment, and he accused me of being sneaky because I went alone. Gone for an hour, 20-minute drive one way. And dressed business casual. I asked him how am I supposed to dress to go to the business office where the owner of the company works. Later in the evening, he shows up to my apartment unannounced, and I'm coming home from Hobby Lobby 25 minutes away because I need last-minute Christmas decor for my Christmas party. When I get back home, he's standing at my back door. As I'm walking up, he asked me where did I go? Who was I with? When we got inside, he started violently cursing at me, calling me a bitch, and saying things like he would slap the shit out of me. Then he became silent, just staring at me. I was scared of him for the first time in the relationship. I didn't know what to do and feared he would react. Shortly after, he walked up to me and grabbed my face with extreme tight grip and continued asking me where I'd been for so long. And if I'm lying, he is going to beat the hell out of me.
Oh my gosh, she needs to call 911.
I was afraid to tell him to leave, thinking he may destroy my apartment or car. He has been making violent threats towards me for the past week and love bombing me at the same time. This morning, he thankfully left at 7 for the security job orientation, but I'm afraid of what can happen if I break up with him now. I have blocked his number, and he doesn't have a key to my apartment. This is just beyond my liking, and being constantly belittled isn't a great feeling. I've considered calling the police, but his stepfather is the sheriff. So I don't feel like it'll be useful. Does anyone have any suggestions on how I should go about this situation? Thank you in advance.
I think I'd still I want a police report with the police. I would specifically ask to not have his father. to make him aware. If he has a mother in the picture that he's close with, also let her know what's happening. Let your neighbors know. If you can move.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot to do because even restraining orders don't do much.
I mean, the
It's on
person,
file, but
yeah, it's more like legal action after, because most people aren't gonna. Those kind of people you need the restraining order for are probably not going to follow it.
like the only other thing you can do is record it whenever he is around too, like with your device, like Facebook Live it so that everyone can see what he's doing. I mean, she doesn't want to ruin his whole life, but she also needs to be safe and needs him to leave her alone.
Yeah. Top comment. Text him that the relationship is overdue to the threats of violence against you. Text him that you don't feel safe around him and that he is no longer welcome at your home. That if you see him near your home or work, you'll assume he was there to carry out the threats he voiced and will call the police immediately without speaking to him. Tell him if he approaches you in public, you will scream for help and will not talk to him no matter what. Tell him you will not respond to any messages on the platform. Put it all in writing, especially that he threatened you and you don't feel safe. Do not respond to anything he sends, no matter what. Save it all and contact the police department, not the sheriff's office.
Yeah, that's actually really good advice. I'd also, anytime he comes near, I would record.
Yeah.
Record. I just feel like it's really hard, like when people are violent, because there's not a lot you can do until an act has been done or you can prove that they threatened you.
Yeah. Someone posted to just for some quick and easy things you can do, get cameras, change your locks, get in contact with close friends and families that you trust and tell them you feel unsafe at home, describe what he did, explore temporary accommodation, and do anything you can to not be alone with him.
Not be alone, and if you can, change up your patterns.
Yeah.
Well,
it's just hard to do when you have like a normal job, 9 to 5 job. So you know where people are.
He knows where you're working.
Yeah.
I know. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to get home too, like, before it's too dark. So, like, it is good to get home before dark so you can at least see. But she should also change those locks. I'm thinking he could also have made copied other keys.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm wondering, too, did he not have a job because he just wanted to watch what she was doing?
Oh, that'd be weird.
To be controlling and watch her?
He didn't really have a job.
Yeah.
Weird.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Don't ever date someone like that.
I will not.
I'll have to take him down.
Yeah. That'd be funny to see.
Yeah. I'll get hurt.
Yeah.
But I would try.
Maybe you can hire someone to do it for you. Zuko, you've been horrible today. That dog.
All he's doing is trying to hump my other dog nonstop.
Gross.
It's annoying.
I hate it. Don't act like a dog.
I love our dogs. Just sometimes not when they're acting like dogs.
All right, moving on. This one is from Two Hot Takes, posted by nervousstring_5194. Am I the asshole for not telling my boyfriend I peed in the bed?
Ew. And I think if it's his bed, you should tell him. Like, ew. Yeah, you need to tell him. You're an asshole. You got to tell him. Not for the peeing, because sometimes you can control that for not telling.
All right. I don't know if she cleaned it. I feel like you don't have to tell.
Yeah, I don't know. Just, ew.
I don't know.
How do you clean it well? Like,
I feel like you just need a whole new mattress.
Well, that's why you put mattress protection on, but how well do they really work? I don't know.
Anyways, so this morning I had a toilet dream with 4 toilets, and I used one of them in the dream, resulting in me kind of peeing the bed. And I didn't tell my boyfriend. I've never had a toilet dream, have you? Where you use the toilet?
I have almost peed, and there's actually someone I know that had a pooping dream. And they may have pooped the bed.
I've never had one of those. That's weird.
I've had a dream that I've actually gotten up and walked to the bathroom, but not, and I almost peed. But I stopped myself just right before.
Oh my gosh.
That's awful.
That's weird.
I feel her pain.
Okay.
Could you imagine though pooping?
No.
It was not me. It was someone I know.
Ew.
So gross.
Okay, back to the story.
I don't know if there's any way to hide that one.
No.
Ew.
I got up, peed out what little I had left in the bathroom, and washed up before coming back to bed. Then I put a small blanket over the pee spot and laid back down. Not in it. And I then waited for my boyfriend to get up. He likes to lay in bed for an hour before doing anything, so it was quite a painful wait. As soon as he got up, I poured some water on it and told him I spilled water on the bed, to which he just laughed it off and said it's okay. Even then, I was still so scared to tell him, and I didn't tell him. I put the blanket down so I could spill water, so could get him to clean it. He did not stay in the bed for an hour. Nobody laid in pee. It just felt long, but it was only a few minutes. I just wiped it up with a towel and used some baking soda and lemon for the smell and the stain, just in case. I just told him I wanted it extra clean. I then blow-dried the area and we went about our day. I feel absolutely terrible. I'm so scared. I don't want to tell him. I feel so shameful. I've never done anything like that before. I'm so embarrassed. Does anyone have a similar experience or story so I can feel a little better maybe?
Yeah, well, we discussed ours.
Yeah. And then there's added to some comments saying, everyone was commenting if I washed the sheets. Yes, I absolutely did. I would not leave it there. That's gross. We both got out of bed right after I washed up. I paired the water as an excuse to wash them and put the sheets in the wash and cleaned off the mattress. I only used the baking soda and lemon for the mattress, along with water and soap. And yes, my boyfriend and I live together.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, they do live together, but that's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
At least she cleaned it. Nobody was I wasn't imagining someone laying in pee.
That's a good trick, actually, though. You accidentally pee and you don't know, just take a sip of water and then spill it. Like, oh no, I'll clean it.
Or if you're laughing really hard and you pee, like that's...
Just spill your water.
Spill water.
Top comment. This literally happened to me this morning. Also, we're pee twins, I guess. I woke up midstream, shouted, damn it, woke up my spouse, so I couldn't hide the evidence, and ran to the bathroom and got in the shower. He was making coffee in the kitchen when I came in and retrieved the cleaner we have for pet accidents. It also has an additive in it that's supposed to discourage pets from marking, and I held it up and said, I've got to learn somehow. My point is, it's embarrassing, but it's actually pretty funny and happens way more to people than you think. And the pet cleaner stuff really works well for the cleaning. Remains to be seen how it does for the marking part.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that person. They have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Well, hey, it happens to the best of us. We've all peed our pants. We've all almost pooped our pants. You've not had oh
Maybe
my gosh.
when I was a small child.
No, I've had yogurt.
Oh, I guess when you have diarrhea and stuff, sometimes just some close calls.
This close calls.
I remember one time I was on the bus to school. Well, I was coming home from school and I was like, oh my gosh, we're on the road. I was like, I feel like it really is.
That would have been embarrassing.
Yeah.
You'd have been the poop girl. You would have been the poop girl for the rest of your life.
That was awful, yeah.
That would have been awful. No, I just never forget, I had some yogurt. Some yogurts bother me, some don't, because I'm slightly lactose intolerant. And all of a sudden, my stomach was doing that gurgle that it does. And I was clenching. Something is not connected, so I couldn't tell. Something fell. So yeah, I could tell. I was doing that whole gurgle thing, and I was just ugh, did not feel right.
Mm.
So yeah, you definitely walking, clenched cheeks,
Gross.
please, and your stomach's making all those weird noises, and you think other people can hear them.
That's disgusting.
Very disgusting. All right, what else do we have next?
So do you want to do one or two more?
Definitely one more.
All right. Do you want to choose the last story then?
Sure.
All right. It's either my 25 female ended her relationship because of me and I feel awful.
Mm-hmm.
Or am I the asshole? My boyfriend walked in on my sister naked and called her nipple piercing hot.
Oh, let's go number two. What's going on there?
So that is from Two Hot Takes posted by same_message_1421. So I, 24 female, am dealing with something that's really shaken me, and I'm not sure if I'm overreacting. A few weeks ago, my boyfriend, 31 male, and I, wait, how old is she? 24 and 31.
Okay.
It's And I had a small get together at our place. We all hung out late playing games and drinking and had lots of fun. At some point, everyone left. My boyfriend fell asleep on the couch, and I went to bed because he was in a pretty deep sleep. And my sister, 19 female, went to the guest room. But a few days ago, I brought up to my boyfriend how my sister and I were talking about me getting a nipple piercing, and I wanted his opinion on it because I value his input. He responded by telling me that he'd be supportive of it, but then went on to say I should get one too because it would look just as hot as hers. I thought it was a strange thing to say, so I'd asked him how he knew what hers looked like. He casually told me that as a joke, she flashed him at the party a few weeks ago after he commented on her nipple piercing. I was a bit annoyed at my sister that she would do that, but I went on about my day. That day, while my boyfriend was at work, I brought it up while I was out with my sister. I asked her what she did to my boyfriend at the party. Her eyes widened, and she started shaking her head and said she didn't sleep with him or anything. I told her I didn't want her flashing my boyfriend or anything anymore. Her eyebrows furrowed, and she paused before saying sternly that she didn't flash him, and she didn't know what I was talking about. Now I was confused. We both talked to my boyfriend after work and confronted him. After pressing him, he told us that he lied and my sister never flashed him. He said it was a stupid joke he made and apologized for it. She asked him how he knew what her nipple piercings looked like then, and he nonchalantly said that the morning after the party, while he was going to work, he realized he left his wallet in the guest room where she was sleeping over, so he knocked on the door, but after no response, he accidentally walked in on my sister while she was sleeping, completely naked. He said he didn't mean to look, but noticed her right there in full view before getting his wallet and leaving. I was honestly stunned. Apparently, he didn't want to bring it up because he didn't want to cause any drama. I didn't even know that had happened, and importantly, neither did my sister. And apparently, he's been thinking about it for weeks, considering he told me I could just look just as hot as her with piercings if I got them. It feels so weird and disrespectful and makes me uncomfortable. I've always trusted him, but this whole situation feels like a huge breach of boundaries. Why didn't he just tell us immediately instead of letting it sit for weeks? Let alone apologize for walking in on her. And then to top it off, makes a comment about how my sister is looking hot, then lies about it. I told him I need some time to process this. He texted me saying he wants to talk with me about this and said it was honestly an innocent mistake. He did apologize to my sister, though, and she accepted his apology. I was really upset with him. I was seriously considering breaking up with him. I needed some space and stayed with my sister for a bit. My sister also thought about it for a bit, and she's going to meet with him. And he said that he's been really apologizing to her about it all, and now she's telling me that this isn't really that bad, and I shouldn't break things off over a mix-up. I'm still upset at him. Am I overreacting?
I don't think she's overreacting at all. I would say I would consider breaking up with him, actually.
So I was thinking the same thing as like this top comment. I just looked at, he left his wallet in the guest room. Never have known a man to do this. I thought that too. Why is his wallet in the guest room? Wouldn't that be in his room?
It should be in his room. Why is it in the guest room? Yeah, I don't trust him. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't like him.
You look just as hot as your sister if you got that.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. That something's not right.
Yep.
What do you think?
I told you what I think.
But what would you do? Would you break up with him, though? Or do you think you'd give him another chance?
No.
That's what I meant by what do you think? Like, what do you think you would really do in that situation?
I probably would give him another chance. Unless it's like, why is your wallet in the guest room?
I think you'd have more questions. Like, why is your wallet there?
Yeah.
Like, you lied.
And there's no good answers, then yeah, we're done.
It would have been better to say, oh my God, I saw your sister. Like, it would have come clean right away.
Yeah.
It would have been fine.
Like when I come home from work that day, oh my gosh, I left for work this morning, forgot my wallet's in the guest room, didn't know your sister sleeps naked.
Right, exactly. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, so OP commented on that comment about leaving it there.
Okay.
He said he worked for the desk for a bit and left it in there. He said he's been really stressed by work lately and rushed in and out to get it without thinking. He said he realizes now that he should have asked me to get it for him and has been apologizing. He said that after he went to work, he hasn't been thinking about it. But he called her hot a few weeks later, which means he has been thinking about it, right? My sister has been taking it all right, though. I feel like the trust was damaged, and that takes more time to build than a break.
Yeah, I say...
Okay, but this just said he was rushing around, but before, it said he knocked.
Right. No, I don't believe him. He's just lying.
He's a liar.
He's a perv.
So someone replied to that, your boyfriend is a creep. He hid the fact that he looked at a sleeping, naked, vulnerable woman, incidentally your sister. He hid that he's been thinking about it ever since. And when challenged, he blamed your sister. Said she flashed him. I forgot about that part. That makes it pretty bad. And even after that was proved to be a lie, he still isn't ashamed of his actions. OP, you and your sister deserve much better than this.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, So another response from OP.
Oh.
It's not the first time he talked about it. When she first got her piercings ages ago on her birthday, they flirted over it. That's how I already knew he liked nipple piercings.
Oh, okay. No. He's got the hats for your sister. No.
Ew, and he's 31.
Ew. Yeah. No, he's old. And just find someone your own age. Just get rid of him.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, no, I forgot that he had talked about, like, blamed it on her, saying she flashed him.
Right. Like, what a jerk.
Yeah, no, we're broken up. Over.
And did he think you're not going to talk to your sister? Like, if you never spoke to your sister, then you had, like, issues. Yeah. But, like, if you're, like, somewhat close, you're going to ask your sister, like, why are you flashing my boyfriend?
Yeah, why'd you flash? Yeah. Yeah. That's something I would ask, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, any friend, like, why'd you flash them?
Right. Like, what were you doing? Were you drunk? Like, why are you flashing my boyfriend? Yeah, because that's not like a girl's girl. Girls don't do that. No.
Oh.
What?
I don't think this is true, but there's a comment on here saying, my opinion, you slept with your sister and she's lying to you. Like, come on, she's forgiving him? And she met with him saying he's really apologizing? Why isn't she taking your side? Something isn't adding up.
I don't necessarily agree that they slept together. I definitely think there's like some flirtation.
But think about it. When OP first brought it up to her sister, she said that, I didn't sleep with him.
Oh, why did she say that?
Well, maybe they didn't sleep together. Maybe they just did other stuff.
Maybe. That's why his wallet was in the guest room.
Yeah. See?
Okay, break up with him.
Yeah, break up.
Break up. All right. I think that's it, right?
Yep.
I'm dog sitting. I've got to go sleep with the dogs.
Yep.
Let them
We've
play.
been alternating every other night. Last night, it was my turn. I slept horribly. They kept waking me up because their dogs like to sleep in the bed with them. My dog doesn't, so I'm not used to, like, they're moving, and, like, the one dog I think was having a bad dream was kicking her legs, and then they got really warm, so then I was, like, I still wanted to be covered by a blanket, but I was, like, sweating.
Yeah, I know. They're one dog. I swear, both dogs are under the covers. And my dogs sleep with me, but they don't go under the covers. Yeah. So, like, she got so warm, and then they're, like, pushing me that I was like, okay, I thought about leaving them under the covers and going into a different room.
They would have just followed you, I think.
They would have followed. It's cute.
It's super cute, but, like...
You're just trying to sleep.
I just want to sleep. Haven't slept in my own bed in a while.
Well, they're probably thinking the same thing. They're
probably.
Like, I wish mom and dad would get here. Like, they don't know how to snuggle right.
They're probably like, we're not getting good sleep without mom and dad here.
Yeah, they're probably annoyed with us. So, yeah, Arianna and I have been alternating each night. So tonight's my night.
But at least you've been getting your own bed, because I've been sleeping in her bed when they're gone, because... when I'm watching our dogs, I can't trap my dog in my small room with hers. And they like to sleep on the bed, and my bed's too high, so I've been sleeping on her bed. So her dogs can sleep on the bed, and my dog won't get weird and territorial about the room.
Oh my God, I didn't think, when you said, I haven't had my own bed in a while, I'm like, what are you talking about? We alternate. But yeah, that's right, you're sleeping in my bed.
And I can't sleep in my bed, because then your dogs wouldn't be able to sleep with me on it, and Zuko might get weird.
Yeah. Love your dog, but he's
protective
sometimes.
of the room.
He's very territorial.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, and the best thing is at least you know your dog. So.
Yes, I'd rather avoid any bad situations, so it's just easier that way.
So tonight, I think I've been taking my dog Jasper over next door with me because he's a chill dog. He doesn't want to play. He just wants to be there with me. But tonight, I think I'm going to take Alice over because she likes to snuggle, and she's been extra clingy to me. So I think she feels left out.
I know. I do really like snuggling with her in the bed.
She's the best snuggler.
She's so cute.
And if she gets too warm, she moves away.
Yeah, she doesn't overheat me like other dogs. I don't know how the other dogs aren't overheating.
They must like being overheated. Yeah. I don't know. So on that note, guys, follow us on Instagram, the Raining Cats and Dogs podcast.
Yep.
On our new Reddit, which
you can just go back to the beginning.
Apparently she's not going to give that to you at the end.
R_cats and dogs _ pod.
Woo!
For now.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And I hope you have a great rest of your week. Great New Year.
May all old acquaintances be forgotten.
Only they need to be forgotten.
Forget those that should be forgotten.
Yes. And be careful if you light a scarecrow thing on fire. To forget about bad luck.
I challenge everyone listening to set something on fire.
No, I do not take any credit or liability for that. Absolutely not.
In a safe manner.
Absolutely not. But you know, if you need to bring
Maybe
an old photo.
Candle.
A candle.
I didn't say what it had to be like burn something. Just have a candle going, guys.
I'm like an old photo. Well, because they were talking about scarecrow doll things, which almost sound like voodoo dolls to me, but they're not.
No, I'm picturing like a scarecrow in like, a field.
In a cornfield?
Yeah.
Maybe.
A big one like that.
Hey, who knows? And she burn out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah.
So out with the old, in with the new. Please, I wonder how many people are going to break the resolution by the time we do this next week.
I'm sure probably about 75%.
Probably. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Have a good week and be kind.
If you feel like it.